out of the NFC, I got to say, the building right next to where we work, there's a team that's playing out of there called the LA Rams. That signing of Davante Adams, Rich, is probably one of the most dangerous signings for a defensive player to go against that offense.
Why?
Well, if you look at Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, what they had before, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. They played the same position. So it's hard to divvy up shares there when you have the guy that plays the same position. That's what they had before. Now you have Davante Adams, who's a true X receiver, one of the best at his job to ever play the game. Now you have what the Cincinnati Bengals have with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, where Puka Nacua is Jamar Chase, where you move him everywhere. You could use him anywhere you want to. But then you have Davante Adams, and if you give Matt Stafford the luxury of just looking at your defense and seeing where your safety's at and seeing if you have somebody over number 17 or not, and him being able to identify that defense so quickly like that.
Because he's done it forever.
He's done it forever, Rich. Right. And then even at that point, if you still stick both safeties back there to guard against a pass, you still have to guard against Kairen. And Kairen Williams is a rugged runner who can play 99% of the snaps for you if you're the LA Rams. And so if you have that dynamic offensively with Matt Stafford at the helm, it's scary.
Especially since it all does predicate off the run with McVay.
Always.
And so if the run game is working, because there's also a Michigan Wolverine in that running back room. And you're right, Kairen doesn't come off the field because he does have the ability to pass block on third down, unlike a lot of running backs. And unlike a lot of running backs, he doesn't touch the top of his helmet a lot at all. And if the offensive line can hold up, right, and they have the tight end position down, it's pretty friggin' dangerous.
Well, the thing about the one-back approaches is it keeps everything at your disposal. See, when you send in a scat back, defensively, I know 80% of the time you're going to throw the ball. So there's a tendency marker that defensively I can get into your huddle a little bit. I was like, okay, if I see Alvin Kamara back there, he can run the ball, but you're mainly here to throw him the ball. So like defensively, when you have Kairen in the game first and second and third down, I don't know what you're going to do. You know what I mean? And it just puts the defense in a very uncomfortable situation and position to be in. So I look at the LA Rams as a team offensively and defensively with one of the best head coaches in the game, and Sean McVay. They're going to be dangerous.
Yeah, Jared Verse, a lot of folks are saying this is a defensive player of the year type of guy coming off of winning defensive rookie of the year. So you like them. Well, first of all, when they play the Eagles, they just have to stop Saquon, at least hold him under 200 yards, right? Like, because he was the one who torched them. You could say that he was the one, who essentially, finished him off last year, and then also stuck it to him in a very crucial measuring stick game on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.